Hey folks, welcome to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling. We are in La Crosse, Wisconsin.
At Ribberfest.
And here's a little preview.
Look at them babies, huh?
Man, I'll tell you, going to be some good eats today.
Oh, man. Oh,
Dang.
it's so
Oh, man.
Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin' is brought to you by Modern Home Products, the makers of MHP, Phoenix, and Profire Grills. All natural golden plump chicken, Minnesota and Wisconsin raised. It's golden good. Cherry Delight, a Door County original. Brew Pub Pizza, ingredients for a good time. Healthy, locally grown Wisconsin potatoes. And by Crisp Kraut Sauerkraut, the world's finest sauerkraut.
Green egg, big green egg, the best barbecue. If you can't sing it, you can't barbecue. Mad Dog and Merrill are the coolest. Big green egg, the best barbecue.
Oh, what's that?
Let's talk a little bit about the Big Green Egg. You know, we're
Yeah.
at Ribberfest in La Crosse. We're having a great time. It's for the Boys and Girls Club.
Yep, Boys and Girls Club of La Crosse.
And the Big Green Egg puts on a few of these around the state, do they?
Yeah, we do about 7 of these a year, and they're awesome. They're all charity fundraisers, Mad Dog, and they all go to good causes. And we cook on the Big Green Egg, the ultimate cooking experience. And we do great things like ribs and a bunch of other food that we're about to see.
Now, do they all contain a rib cook-off?
Yes, all of them have a rib cook-off. So we have contestants today. We have 13 different groups here.
It's going to be tough, too, you know. I mean, it's just absolutely
Showcasing their
amazing.
wares.
Yep, there we go. Thank you there, sir. We're going to lift that baby up there. How many racks of ribs on that one, do you
That
think,
one's,
Stuart?
I believe 17, and this one I believe
Oh.
is 18.
You know, the aroma in the air is just absolutely phenomenal. I just love the smell. You know, when you think it even from over here and what all the contestants and the different types of woods that they're using, it's just amazing.
It is great.
Tell us a little bit about the Green Egg. What's underneath? It's a Komodo-style grilling. The Asians have been doing it for 2,000 years.
That's exactly right. The concept is 2,000 to 3,000 years old. The neat thing is we have 21st century technology in the Big Green Egg. And the reason for it is it has precise and accurate temperature control from 200 to 800 degrees. Number 2, it's very fuel efficient. A bag of Big Green Egg charcoal lasts 20 to 100 hours of cooking. And number 3, it actually works in the winter, which, as you guys know, that's important.
That's good. You know, the problem is that this works better than me because I'm not precise or accurate at all.
No,
You
and
know,
it
it's a
doesn't
big
work
difference.
in the winter, spring, summer, or fall.
So
Let me tell
I
you that one.
guess I'm not equivalent to the green egg. Exactly.
You know, in the last couple of years, I've seen some other Komodo-style cooking. What sets the Green Egg aside?
Really what I tell people is this is the biggest thing is we've been in business 40 years, which is way longer than anybody else by about 20 some years. But the real reason is this, there's really 4 Achilles heels that every other ceramic grill has. And it's either A, not round, either B, it has a seam in it, which as you know, when you stress a seam, it's gonna break.
Yeah.
Number 3, it isn't kilned at a high enough temperature. This is kilned at over 2,000 degrees.
Wow, okay.
So in other words, it's never gonna break because see, our Big Green Egg charcoal burns at 1,300 degrees, that if you put that into an inferior product, what is it going to do? It's going to shatter it.
Yep.
This you never have to worry with the Big Green Egg. And then the last thing is it has these dimples on it. It's not a
The
smooth
little
surface.
dimples.
Yeah.
And
they're
what's
cute.
neat about it is when you have a smooth surface on it, it'll want to peel or exfoliate like an orange or peeling a banana.
No, I
this
never
actually
knew
helps
that.
retain that on there. Yes, and that's why this is the answer. But the real reason why you get a Big Green Egg is you're going to enjoy it.
That's, you know
Exactly
what?
right.
I have to admit on that.
Let's scoot around
All
a
right,
little
all right.
bit. And Merrill, maybe you can open up that grill behind you.
Okay.
And I'll get this grill over here.
Look at this
And now
baby.
we have chicken on the grill. Now let's talk about the direct and indirect method of cooking. Obviously we're doing, I'm assuming, a little bit of indirect cooking here.
That's exactly right. What we did was we put in our convector, which is our indirect piece that keeps you from burning the bottom
Which
of
is
your food.
also ceramic.
Yes, it's also ceramic, so it spreads the heat out evenly. It doesn't get too hot. And here's what's a neat rule of thumb for you. People come up to me and they say, Stu, when do I use the convector? I always tell them,
Stu, when do I use the convector?
anytime I'm going to cook something longer than an hour,
Okay.
or do pizzas or baked bread.
All right.
Or
good.
pies.
Easy rule, or pies.
Or cookies. Obviously there's Facebooks and people love their green eggs and people are green egg heads. They put pictures and post pictures of everything and anything that they cook.
Oh, people get very excited about it.
Excited.
And what is the most excited thing? What's the most unusual thing that you've seen on the egg?
Probably the craziest thing that I've seen yet is there was a guy, we were at a sports show, and he was actually grilling, he gave us water buffalo to grill.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Yep.
So,
Yep. And we've done backstrap
Oh,
of
yes,
ox.
yeah.
muskox.
Are you serious?
Oh, yes, we have.
dang,
Yes,
I
we
did.
I think I'll
have.
pass
Now,
on
how are we going to
that.
get back? Let's go back here.
All right,
Circle back here. And I'm going to open up this baby right here. We got a nice bird, a nice yard bird on here, a big old turkey, getting near done, but not quite.
Oh, two of them.
Two birds.
Gemini.
Yeah. Hey,
Twins.
hey, why don't you explain really on the thermometer on this?
Yep. What's awesome about the thermometer is this. We're able to know the temperature, the internal meat temperature of the meat, because when you think about it, there are two important things when you're barbecuing.
All right.
You know the temperature of your grill, which you'd see right up front.
Exactly.
Big green egg.
Yep, and
Then
that's adjusted by the vents.
Yes, how much air I give it on the bottom and the top will determine whether the big green egg runs 200 degrees or runs 800
Sure.
degrees, and I'm searing tuna.
Yeah.
And then number two is, the big thing is, you need to know the temperature of the meat, because I always explain to people, and I know you say this on all of your thing, cook your meat to temperature, the proper temperature.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
I say it every day.
Yep.
Right. It's the gospel according to Mad Dog.
Well, you know it is. So
It is.
we used to never go
Amen.
by that gospel back 30-some years ago. It's like we just throw it on and it's done. Who needs a meat thermometer?
Well, you found religion today.
Yes, I found it, Stu. I found it.
So the loins just got put on.
look at these babies.
But we have some gorgeous pork
Look at that.
loins.
Yes, those are
tenderloins.
pork tenderloins, and they're coffee rubbed. I know that's one of your
You
favorites.
betcha.
It
We're gonna
is.
do
Can
coffee
you
rubbing.
smell it too?
Yeah.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Those there will be about 15 to 20 minutes aside, and they're done.
And I think
Gotcha.
one of these has a pizza on. Let's just take a little gander at the pizza. Oh, we're gonna find it. Hold
All
on.
right, all right.
Keep on, it's treasure.
Go ahead.
There
He
it is.
found it. He found it.
So that has, besides the convector,
Yep. Besides the convector, we also have the pizza stone on there, because we need to have double thick ceramic,
Right.
Sure.
so that we don't burn the bottom of the crust. And if you
Wow.
look at that, that one's just about perfect. You see how that crust is getting nice and golden brown and
Yep.
flaky? That's exactly how you want it. So that pizza will be coming off here in about 30 seconds.
Now, the last thing I want to talk about before we cut to a break is the rib cook-off here. We're 3 judges, and I told most of the contestants they have a tendency to overcook racks of ribs. You want them nice, juicy, meaty, some pull, but not a lot of pull, and everybody has their own theory.
That's exactly right. And what my theory out of it is this, guys. If you want ribs to fall off the bone, save yourself the money and buy pork loin.
Yeah,
I mean,
oh
'cause
yeah.
that's literally what
point.
you're doing is pulling the bone and you just got pork loin.
Yeah.
So I agree with you totally. I like the slight tug
Yep.
that comes
Yes.
with ribs,
Yeah.
and that's the key. It's not getting them mushy, not getting them too overdone. Because like I said, if you can just pull them off the bone, you might as well buy pork loin.
I know, and there's a
Save
lot
money
of people
for-
that love them that way, but if you have them on the green egg, the way I do, I like that little tug on there. You got to have the tug.
Exactly right.
Well, we are at in La Crosse, Wisconsin. We are at the Midwest TV and Appliance. We're at Ribberfest. We're going to be right back showing you how to do the ribs on a different sort of grill. So we're going to return in just a momento. Take care, folks. We'll be right back. Hey, folks. Welcome back to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling, La Crosse, Wisconsin, and Ribberfest.
Ribberfest, man. You know what they're cooking here?
Ribs.
He's a pretty intelligent man.
We're going to
ladies
do
and gentlemen.
riblets.
Yes, we are. I
Show
love
your-
riblets.
this is a neat little recipe.
It is. It's very easy to do. This is something you can do at home. We're doing riblets, which is the top end of the ribs of the spare ribs. But I'm using a good old kraut, some good old fresh Flanagan's crisp sauerkraut. I'm leaving the juices in there. Got the caraway. Spread that out a little bit. Then also I'm going to add some chopped green peppers, which I already have chopped. And then I've got some onions also.
And I actually took the riblets, I oiled them and seasoned them, and I seared them up over there. So I'm going to help him, and I get to help him in this recipe.
Boy, and I need all the help I could get, ladies and gentlemen. It's
so
very
you sear the
important.
dickens out of the riblets to
Yep.
get the flavor, or
You
racks of
got
ribs
it.
maybe cut in half.
So I'm going to put some onions in here. Now you can do the same thing if you wanted to with pork chops if you like, even with good old bratwurst. The secret on this is some Alcam butter. 1 stick of that. We're going to melt that.
Little Elcam Creamery
You
butter
got it.
from
Place that
Richland,
right in there.
Wisconsin. We're going to place our ribs. I want to mix that around a little
All right,
bit.
go ahead, go
Get
ahead.
it up, mix it
I
around.
sort of just want to go for those riblets already.
And I'm going to let me get my foil because we're going to do
Okay.
this properly. Get a little sheet of foil.
We're
Merrill-
going to do this easily for a good hour on here. That's what I like doing. I want them really nice and tender. I'm going to place this on the grill. You can place it on the grill, indirect method of grilling.
There we
Switch that
go. Let's do a
around.
little unveiling and move on to some mussels.
Oh, man.
Now this is a half rack of ribs.
Oh.
And I knew Stu was talking about not having ribs that fall off the bone. But I'll tell you what, when you got good eats like that with a
man.
good German sauerkraut in there, the crisp kraut, and you got yourself some good eats.
The aroma. I mean, can you smell that on the television? The aroma on there with the butter and the peppers and the onions.
Here we
the
go, a little
pork
mussel
and-
action.
all right,
Here we
I'll let you
go.
Mussels, I love mussels.
Mussels are delicious. This 2 packs of frozen mussels. They have a little garlic flavor already. Our good friends at Carmela's make the best little marinara house sauce in the world.
They do.
I'm gonna pop the air out of there, and we're simply gonna open that up. And a lot of times Meryl uses garlic and wines and butters and herbs, but this marinara sauce, a nice full jug of that. And I was gonna add a little beer, but I'll save that for later on.
Thank you. I'll drink that for you. Don't worry.
And a little seasoning of Carmela's spice blend over the top of that. I'm gonna seal that back up. We're gonna put that over a nice direct method of heat, and we're gonna let those bubble for about 20 minutes. Both Meryl and I like our mussels nice and rubbery.
Yeah, we do. You know, a lot of people, you know, if you got the fresh mussels, sure, you know, 6 to 8 minutes, but I like leaving them on for a long time. They got a nice little chew, good for good refreshment afterwards, but these happen to be on frozen mussels.
Now
I
here's
like
the cat's meow. Everybody here is cooking on the big green egg. We have our wonderful MHP grill.
Yep.
And we have the Phoenix back here. And I have the MHP grill over here. I had it fired up on a nice high heat. And I'm gonna show you how to do ribs on a gas grill. So easy to do. I seared up a half a rack of ribs here, or you can do a full rack. I'll show you in a moment or two. We're gonna place a sheet of heavy duty foil on the countertop. I'm simply gonna take that rack of ribs, or the full rack or the half rack, sear it up, place it on that foil. Mad Dog and Meryl have some wonderful rich sauces. Number one, sweet and rich. It's like
Number one.
It's on steroids, ladies and gentlemen. It's
It
the
is.
best sauce you'll ever have. Thick, rich, number one, sweet and rich. We have a hickory, a spicy, and a garlic. And I'm just gonna slobber a little bit all over the top of that. I'm gonna seal that back up. We're gonna place that on our MHP grill. Indirect method of cooking for 1 hour. Indirect method of cooking for 1 hour. And let me show you this baby here.
All right.
This
Another
is our producer of the show, Rod Kolash.
Yeah, he's going to eat that. He's not going to give us any of it, but this is foolproof there again.
Now you
Very
can just
easy.
take and sear these off at the end, sear them off at the end on the grates of the grill, and they come out wonderful. But honest to goodness, just absolutely delicious. A nice, beautiful rack of ribs done on your MHP grill or your Phoenix grill. Sear them up really nice, wrap them up in foil, put them back on the grill, and they come out just absolutely delicious.
Foolproof way all the way. It'll come out 100% every time, no doubt about it.
I want some so darn
I
bad,
know,
ladies
I'm
and
having
gentlemen.
some of these over here.
You know what? I mentioned our good friends at Carmela's, and they had a little challenge. They had their
Yeah.
bistro in Appleton, Wisconsin. It's great. Wonderful seafood, fresh pastas, things like that. Carmela's gave us a wonderful little throwdown from the chef there, and we're going to see if we can't match that in just a moment or two. So we're going to do a different version than theirs, but it's going to come out delicious. So stay tuned. We're at Ribberfest in La Crosse, Wisconsin. Happens each and every year, the weekend right after right before Father's Day. Right after Father's Day.
Right after Father's Day,
The
sir.
weekend right after Father's Day at Midwest TV and Appliance here in La Crosse. So stay tuned. I'm going to eat just a little bit of this.
Bring those ribs on.
Rod don't need this whole thing,
No,
does he?
he's not going to eat
All
it.
right, we're going to eat this on Rod.
the heck with him.
Welcome back to Mad Dog and Meryl's Midwest Grilling.
Hi, I'm Carrie,
And I'm Larry.
and we're from Carmela's Italian Bistro in Appleton, Wisconsin.
We're going to be making our barbecue pork sandwich today with a pork shoulder, which we braise in a braising liquid for 5 or 6 hours. Then we pull the pork, and our barbecue sauce is made out of our Carmela's house-made marinara sauce and our house-made bacon jam with some of the braising liquid. And we simmer the pork with the liquid. And then when we're done, we put it on a house-made olive oil and sea salt focaccia roll and some carrot slaw. Mad Dog and Meryl, we challenge you to make our signature pork sandwich on your barbecue grill.
Well, welcome back to Mad Dog. And you're taking a little drink of Sundrop, Meryl?
Yes, I am. Is it okay?
Is that what
I
that is?
like
Let me
it,
see.
yeah,
Big chicken, that
yeah,
is. It is okay. I wish I had some. We're going to take that challenge, Carmela's, and I'll tell you what, only we're going to do a little turn on it. We have enough pork here, that's for sure, with the riblets and all the ribs and
You
everything
think
else.
so?
I think
there's
so.
plenty of ribs around this place.
So our good friends at Golden Plump make the best little chicken thighs in the world. So these are boneless, skinless chicken thighs from Golden Plump. And all we simply do is we take a little bit of nice rich olive oil. We're going to oil each one of the little beautiful thighs, season them up with Grandma Hazel's. I'm going to sear those directly on the grates of the grill. You sear them up directly on the grates of the grill. You put them in an aluminum drip pan just the way they are. And I'll tell you what, they're going to be in about 1.5 inches of their own natural juices, and that's the way they like
and
it.
it's very easy to do. Something very simplified. Even I could do it. Not hard to do whatsoever. We do a lot of chicken. A lot of times it is boneless chicken thighs is what we serve. Look
So
at that.
they're good and hot. And he did pulled chicken, they did pulled pork. So we're gonna dump our juices off. This is all natural juices that we're dumping off here. And I'm gonna actually take a couple of the nice little thighs.
All right.
And we'll put some thighs. And this just pulls apart by itself. So we put these, we seared them up raw, got the flavor of the grill. We put them back on the grill on a nice little direct heat for about 35 minutes, just to sort of get a nice amount of juice in there. And it's literally like pulled pork, only it's pulled chicken. And it comes across so nice and tender. So we're gonna take and pull our chicken apart. Those are the thighs, and they make the best gosh darn sandwiches in the world.
Oh, you got it. You got the flavor in there. You got a little bit of 6%, a little bit more fat in there. Which
And a
really
little
makes
Carmela
flavor.
sauce, if you would please. If you would please.
Yes, sir. I'll be glad, more than happy to
The
do that.
arrabbiata. And arrabbiata, ooh, yeah, oh, good. Be careful, a little more.
Okay.
Thank you. Arrabbiata is a real nice, that's good. Nice little spicy
Thank you.
blend. And we're gonna add that inside of our pulled chicken. It's just delicious. That's my favorite. It's so spicy.
Oh, man.
And a little bit of Carmela spice blend just to give it that little zest. And it comes out wonderful. But this isn't done yet. Now we need
You're
to
not
make
done
our,
yet?
now we have to make our little slaw to go with our pulled chicken.
Okay.
And here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have some grated carrots,
All right.
a little grated broccoli.
Looks good.
And I'm gonna use leeks. Leeks have that unique little
Ah,
flavor.
they do. They sneak up on you a little bit. It's got a really nice little flavor to it. You know, a little bit more on the lighter
little bit
side
of
the
rich
onion.
olive oil, a couple good dashes of red wine vinegar,
Looking good, buddy.
a little more olive oil, a little Carmela spices, and a little bit of sugar. And I'm just gonna blend that up.
All
No,
right.
grab a bun, grab a bun.
All right,
grab a
we'll
bun.
grab a bun.
No.
All
No,
right.
no.
Do I get to try this just to make sure it
Well,
tastes
you
good
had
for
enough
you?
already. Now
I
hold
know,
on
but
now.
you know, oh, look at this.
Now you did.
Oh, on top of there.
That's Carmela's at its best.
Man, look at that. Now that's
Isn't that
quite the
delicious?
challenge.
Look at that one right there.
That is absolutely fantastic. I love it.
So we got it round right like that. That's the best in the world, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back to finish this baby up at Ribberfest in La Crosse. Now, Merrill,
oh,
you can have
thank
it.
you. I can't wait. That looks delicious.
Good stuff. Welcome back to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling. We thought we'd bring Stuart back in with us here about the big green eggs a little bit. We need a couple updates.
Yes,
we
I
do.
definitely agree. We got to see how the muscles are doing. And
Yep.
the ribs.
Look at, let's bring these muscles front
Oh,
and center.
man.
Because they are bubbling mad.
Stew la la.
That's right.
Dang. They're
Oh,
all
look
popped
at them.
open. If they don't pop open, don't eat them, you'll get a bellyache.
Right, exactly.
But the mussels turn out wonderful just each and every time. They're fantastic on the grill. And I'll tell you what, that 2 packs of them is enough for the 3 of us. Isn't that about right?
Probably, I would say.
I
yeah.
wouldn't. I'd double that.
Almost.
Yeah, I would.
Almost,
Boy, once
trust
you start
me.
eating them babies, I'll tell you, you're in heaven.
10 apiece?
Yep.
But see, there's 30 some there.
But is that before or after the 5 pounds of chicken wings?
Yeah.
Come on, let's go check on your ribs,
All
big
right,
guy.
all right. Let's see how them babies are.
Let's
We
take
got
a look.
no, wait, are these extra large?
These are the extra large.
Extra
egg.
large, double,
Yeah.
just extra
Not
large.
the double XL, but the XL.
XL.
Yep.
And we're gonna
Look
lift
at
that
this.
baby
Look at them
up.
babies. Oh.
So we got about
man.
36 racks of ribs here.
Yes, about 36 racks of ribs on here, cooking them low and slow on the
Yeah.
big green egg, the ultimate cooking experience. And as you can see, we got them on here, and it's going to take probably anywhere from about 5 to 7 hours away. These are stacked and coiled and pounded into here. And that's actually the best way to do it. But you see the little trick I did.
You
I
circle
coil.
them.
Yes, I circle them. I coil the bottom.
Yeah.
They act like a chimney. Allow the heat to rise up and get the ribs that are on top. And then I'll just start peeling them. And here's what the neat thing is. Can I borrow that set of tongs from you?
Sure.
People always ask me, Stu, how do I know when ribs are done?
Stu,
Easy.
how do you know when
How do you
ribs
know
are
when
done?
ribs are done?
The flex test. When we take them, like they are done right there. That rack is finished,
love it.
folks. And that's how you know when they're done.
Well, it sounds
Good
great.
job.
I'll tell you what, we got racks of ribs, we got pizzas, we got loins, we got turkeys, we got chicken, we got ourselves a rib fest.
It is. This is Ribberfest.
Ribberfest in
All
La
right,
Crosse,
I'm-
Wisconsin. I'll tell
I'm
you
ready
what,
to eat, man.
I'm ready to eat too.
Are you hungry?
Big green egg,
Big
big
green
green egg, the best barbecue.
Join the exclusive Mad Dog and Merrill Grillin' Club. Every member receives the official Grillin' Club t-shirt and towel. Discover new recipes, chat with fellow grillers, watch valuable videos, learn new jokes, or submit a unique recipe for a chance to see it on our show. Log in now for your chance to share in the Grillin' Club. Happy grillin'! Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin' is a production of Lashbro Visual Communications.